Hello, it's Burgess Taylor, and today we're going to talk about resolutions and goals for 2016. Now, there's a difference between the resolutions and the goals, and I'm not going to clarify the difference. I'm just going to talk about what both are and what my mission is for this year. I have taken the advice from the lady who started Inkwell Press, and I have actually written down my goals. One section she has where you write your goals: personal, social, financial, health, home, and then dream big. And you're supposed to pick one word and make that your mission statement, your word for the year. And the word that keeps resounding in my head is positivity. So that's probably going to end up my word. I've been trying to think of one that's a little bit better, but that's what I've got so far. And then you set your goals and you break them down into 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months. So I have started that. I haven't completely finished it because some of these goals are goals for me and my husband, not for just me. But what I have right now as far as personal goals and my resolutions, we're going to talk about. I watched my video from last year and realized that, yes, I have accomplished a whole lot. There are things that I did not get done, resolutions I made that I broke, that fell through to the wayside. Hot tea. My personal goals: to enroll in school. I have to go next week because they weren't really open this week. To finish my book, to finish book 1, to edit that book, to read more books, and to start my second book and hopefully have it edited, and maybe even start the third book. I'm not putting limitations on myself. I'm going to be realistic with my goals, though. My social goals are to blog 3 to 4 times per week, to make videos and have them posted 3 to 4 times per week, and have videos and the blog post coincide with each other, to spend more time with my family and my friends, especially my grandson, to have more date nights with my husband. Financially, we are going to try to save money and to pay bills off. Health-wise, we have both made our goal this year to get healthier, to eat healthier, to be more fit, and to lose some weight. We got a lot done this year. We still have a lot of work to do. We're going to organize the rest of the closets. We've gotten some of that done. To organize the cabinets in the kitchen, to make them more user-friendly for me as a short person, and to make them easier to get things in and out of, because right now, like the one where my glasses and coffee cups and stuff are, is a hot mess. To get the backsplash up, because we haven't done that yet. We were supposed to get that done this year, but we have a light switch and a socket switch to replace. To get the flooring down in the kitchen and the dining room. We got the flooring down in the small bathroom, but yeah, so to get the carpets cleaned and to finally paint our bedroom, because that's the last room in the house and we haven't done it. We procrastinated because we didn't know what color, we didn't know what we wanted to do, and we are going to do that. Part of the problem has been that we've been trying to get bills paid, trying to get some of that stuff done, and our bedroom is the last on the list of priorities. Now, for the dream big, I'd like to start researching once I finish all the way through the rounds of edits, actually finishing the book, and then the rounds of edits for the first book, and start researching getting it published, whether I self-publish or start submitting to have it traditionally published. And then my dream big goal is to get 2 to 3 books completely finished, and at least have the third book where I'm halfway through, or even maybe to the first round of edits by the end of this year. I don't see that having book 1 and book 2 finished this year will be a problem now that I have figured out what really works for me for my writing process and my voice and what all of that. It's taken me a while to kind of figure that out. I don't see why dreaming big would be a bad thing. It will help me motivated and inspired because I have a goal that I'm working towards. But another thing is being accountable. I need to be accountable to myself, and that's part of what this YouTube channel is all about, is chronicling my process and being holding myself accountable, because it's rough when you have anxiety to get in front of a camera and talk to people about what you're doing and what you want to do, what you're going to do, and you set these goals and you're going to do these things and then you don't follow through with it. It helps me hold myself accountable when I do these. So I broke down the goals, and one of the things, before I give you my broken down version of these goals, is to say that my big thing for this coming year is to stay positive. Now, you have normal shit that's going to happen, whether you're a writer or whatever, it doesn't matter. There are going to be things that are going to happen. You have the naysayers out there and the negative Nancys and the Debbie Downers, and they are going to do their thing. That's what they do. You don't have to be a participant in it, though. You can take that negativity and turn it into positivity, turn the frown upside down kind of thing. But I think part of that for me has to do with my own negativity internally, not just the external negativity, is taking that self-doubt and that insecurity and making it work for me so that I can work harder and be more accountable and be more motivated and be more positive, so that when the voice inside my head says, you suck, I don't know why you're doing this, it isn't worth your time, you need to go find something better to do with your time, when that starts, I can go, oh, okay, douchebag, negative douchebag, no, we're not listening to it. And I can take that and channel it into maybe my antagonist or something like that, or maybe my anti-hero, and I can channel that negativity into something and make it positive. Being accountable and being motivated, I mean, other people aren't going to do this for you. If you don't get your ass in the chair and you don't write, you're not going to get your book written. Versus, hello. Get your ass in the chair and write. And that's pretty much what I have to do, because I don't have somebody behind me going, hey, get your ass in the chair, it's time to write, like a boss. I don't have that. I am my own boss. I have to do that for myself. And I have decided in breaking these goals down is to make them realistic goals, but to still dream big. So for the first 3 months of the year, my goals: to finish book 1, to get the flooring in the kitchen down, because next goal for NaNoWriMo, I'm going to take my book 1 that I will have finished hopefully by the 2nd or the 3rd week of February and edit for NaNoWriMo. Now that last week or last 2 weeks of February, where I've already finished the book and I'm taking a break from that book, I'm going to be outlining the second book. This is my goal now, so that come April's Camp NaNoWriMo, I will be starting that second book. So 6 months goal, like I said, have the second book started. I'm going to finish the edits for the first book, like the rewrites, because I will be spending March doing the editing, and then I will be rewriting. I want to have my outline done for the third book by, say, like June. I'm going to paint our bedroom. That's my goal over the next 6 months, just to get our bedroom painted. 9 months, I want to have the second book edited and have the outline for the third book, like I said, so that come November, I can start writing the third book, and by the end of the year, I can have the second book editing done, and then the rewrites, and the third book I will have hopefully, maybe not an editing process, but at least halfway through being written. I will at least have, because I'm hoping the third book will be NaNoWriMo, so I will at least have the first half of it written. And I want to read more books. I want to read 1 book per week. That means 52 books a year, in a year, which is not bad. I will probably read more than that. Maybe some weeks I'll read 2 books. Out of a portion of the books that I read, I want to finish reading some of these writing books that I have. The Wonder Book, there are a lot of books that I have on writing that I haven't finished reading. I started reading and then I got busy doing the actual writing, but I need to partake in the knowledge of writing as a work, as a job, as an industry, as a, I need to understand more about it. The more knowledge you have, the better, so the better writer I'll be. And like I said, I want to start researching publishing, and I have some books that have that in there, information about publishing in it, and I need to get to the point where by the end of the year I know and understand more about the publishing part of the writing. So that's pretty much my goals. Like I said, I want to be more accountable. I'm going to stay more motivated, and by that, to be more motivated, I'm going to need to stay more positive. So those are the big things I'm working on, along with being healthier, happier, more fit. Tonight for dinner, for example, after dinner I should say, you want that snack later after dinner, and instead of eating some junk food or anything like that, I made all of us fruit smoothies, and they were healthy, and it tasted like dessert because I only used a fruit and some light almond milk and some Greek vanilla yogurt and the fruit, and we had a smoothie, and I have to say it was absolutely delicious. My husband and I have gotten a lot of stuff done, and we're really excited about the changes. He's, like I said, he's not going to be over the road anymore, and we are working on saving money and getting things done, and we have a lot of do-it-yourself projects because we can't afford to hire people to do this work for us, and it really doesn't make any sense to me to hire people to do some of the things that we can do ourselves. I mean, there are tons of information on blogs and videos and things like that about how to do a lot of things yourself, and everything that we can do ourselves, we are going to do ourselves. I think I made realistic goals. I could tell you about how I still plan to write at least 1,000 words a day. I could go into like my goals for 1,000 words a day, but I haven't figured out some of the stuff for, I need to break down my regular goals that I just made for like those periods of time and break them down so that I can figure out how to work that. But right now, I think the important thing for me is to start with the smaller goals, like finishing this first book by the 2nd or 3rd week of February. So I'm working on it right now, and as that happens, then I'll go to the next one, and I think I'm just going to do the quarterly kind of goals, how I have it set up in there for like the 3 months, the 6 months, the 9 months, the 12 months, and each time I get to that place, I will change or revamp those goals, the smaller goals, like the words per day and that kind of thing, so that it fits what I'm doing at the present time. I mean, I could talk about, well, I'm going to write at least 1,000 or 2,000 words a day, and that'll just get it done, but it might not necessarily get it done. So I'm going to work on the smaller goals to get to the bigger goals so I can accomplish those things. And as far as resolutions go, the getting fit and the being healthier and things like that, I think those are just normal resolutions. We're going to try to save money. We're going to try to do some of the do-it-yourself projects. And part of the being healthy and fit is eating more organically and exercising and letting go of some of the bad habits like eating junk food. What I've got going on right now. We are, like I said, just working on, you know, being happier, healthier people, and I'm working on my writing, and my husband's going to be working on his new job where he won't be over the road anymore and he'll be local, and hopefully this will work out well. And I hope you guys have a good one. Thank you for watching. If you have some goals or some suggestions, comment down below. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so, and please give me a thumbs up. I will talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye.